This is the video lesson for 2.09, the introduction. And it says, wow, you've gathered a lot of information for your essay. Looks like it's time to synthesize. In other words, it's time to take your research and pull out the most important information. Are you ready? It says, after completing this lesson, you'll be able to synthesize information, write an introductory paragraph, and write a thesis statement. And it's going to tell you this, but I'm going to say it too, just so you can be thinking about it as we go through this. The thesis statement is the most important sentence in your entire essay. Everything else you write supports that idea. It all connects back to your thesis statement. So, just keep that in mind so that you remember that this is where you really need to be putting your emphasis, is writing this good thesis statement. On page 2, it goes through and explains what synthesize is, which it's to put your research and notes together into a collection of the most important details. So make sure you read through all this and then go to page 3. And again, it does the prompt, so let's read that again, so make sure it's good in our mind. It says, based on your research, identify and analyze a human rights issue in your novel and show how it relates to real-life issues and affects people within the United States and one other country. Page 4 is all about the thesis statement. It says, your essay must have a clear focus that you state at the beginning. You will prepare your readers for the information you are about to present. We call this the thesis statement. Your thesis statement should meet several requirements. It must be one sentence. It must respond to the prompt, so you have to address what the prompt is actually asking you. And it must provide specific details about what you will cover in your essay. Writing your thesis statement should be your first step in writing your essay. Once you have developed a clear central idea, which is your thesis, you can synthesize your research to find the details that are most relevant to your research statement. Then you can write the rest of your paper using those supporting details. And so here are some examples of a good thesis statement, and it comes from the Hunger Games. So make sure you go through all of this, and you participate in the activities. There's 3 pages of it, so hit the next button, and it will take you through all of that, and then you'll go, after you've done all of that, you'll go to page 5. Okay. So your thesis statement is part of the introductory paragraph. It actually comes at the end of it. It says you are almost ready to begin your essay. The next step is to create an introductory paragraph that will contain your thesis statement. This is your opportunity to get your reader's attention by using a hook, which is a sentence that hooks the reader's attention. You may have learned some common techniques for doing this in the past. So we're going to review those techniques here. And these are some things that you can use: anecdote, quotation, definition, description, bold statement, facts or statistics. Please do click on all those and click on all the pages of them so that you have an understanding of what each of them are. These are fantastic hooks. I often find that facts or statistics really begin with something interesting that will keep the reader wanting to read and find out more. Read all the way to the end of this page and then go to page 6. Okay, it says finishing your introduction. Now it is time to get started on your own paper. So you're going to use this worksheet. And you are going to fill this out. And it is going to help you create, you're going to write your hook, you're going to write your bridge, which connects your hook and your thesis statement. And then you're going to write your thesis statement, and then you're going to write the paragraph. And then you're going to take a look at this worksheet here and do the yes or no. My thesis statement responds to the prompt, specific, and so on and so on. If you answer yes on all of those, then you are ready to go. And then you have your assessment. So your assessment is that you are going to submit your thesis, or the introduction, the whole thing, the whole paragraph. And you will do that on a Word document or a Google document. And this is kind of what that should look like. Make sure it's double-spaced, your name, English 2A, 2.09, the introduction, the date, and I just need the whole paragraph here. And then submit it and ask if you need help. Thanks.